Kourtney Kardashian emotionally compliments Scott Disick. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian has recently opened up in a heartfelt and emotional way about Scott Disick, especially when she noticed their son Rain showing traits that reminded her of his father. In a new episode of their family reality show, The Kardashians, Kourtney and her husband Travis Barker traveled to Australia. Travis was touring there with his famous band Blink-182. They brought their children with them for the trip, and during one particular scene, viewers got to see a funny and lighthearted moment with Kourtney's youngest son, Rain Disick. The little boy, only 9 years old, was full of energy and humor. He made funny faces and did voice impressions that had everyone around him laughing, including his mother. Kourtney couldn't help but laugh and be amazed by her son's personality. She admitted that she wasn't exactly sure where he got such a funny and entertaining nature. Still, she thought he reminded her a lot of the well-known actor and comedian Jim Carrey. During one hilarious moment, Rain began to tell a story. He started off seriously, saying, "Okay, so once upon a time," and then paused dramatically before adding, "That was the story." It was a short and silly joke, but Kourtney thought it was absolutely hilarious. While she burst out laughing, Rain's older sister, Penelope, did not look very amused. Her face stayed serious, showing that she didn't find her brother's antics as funny as everyone else did. After seeing how Rain behaved and the way he told jokes, Kourtney started to notice how much he resembled his dad, Scott Disick. She even said out loud, "I'm starting to get a lot of vibes, like his dad," clearly pointing out the similarities between father and son. She admitted that she doesn't consider herself to have the best sense of humor, so having someone like Rain around makes things more joyful in the family. It adds fun energy and helps balance things out. Kourtney shares 3 children with Scott Disick: Mason, Penelope, and Rain. Although their relationship didn't end well and went through a lot of ups and downs, they have found a way to remain friendly and respectful as they continue to co-parent their children. They are now focused on raising their kids in a healthy and supportive environment. Kourtney has since moved on and built a new life with her husband Travis Barker. The couple welcomed their first child together, a son named Rocky 13, in November 2023. Even though this new chapter in her life has started, Kourtney still holds positive thoughts about her past with Scott, especially when she sees their children showing parts of his personality. The show didn't just highlight the humorous moments between Kourtney and her son. It also featured another funny but awkward scene involving Rain. During the same family trip in Australia, there was a moment when Rain showed he wasn't too happy about the way his mom and stepdad, Travis, were showing affection toward each other. The family was on a boat, enjoying the day, but Rain was clearly not comfortable with how much his mom and Travis were cuddling and kissing in front of him. Rain looked annoyed and told them directly to stop with all the hugging and kissing. It was a moment many viewers found funny because of how honest and direct Rain was. He even joked that they just had a baby, so there was no need for more baby talk or love moments anytime soon. His comments were bold and sounded very much like things his father, Scott, might have said in past seasons of their previous show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's clear that Rain not only has his dad's humor but also his straightforward and confident way of expressing himself. Even though Rain made it known that he didn't enjoy seeing his mom and stepdad being affectionate, Kourtney saw things differently. She explained that she believes it's a good thing for children to see their parents happy and loving toward each other. In her view, it helps children understand what healthy love looks like. She said that parents showing love to one another is natural and beautiful, especially when they've just welcomed a new baby. For Kourtney, affection is something positive, and she feels proud to show it in front of her children. She expressed her thoughts by saying, "I think it's a beautiful thing to see parents, especially ones that just had a new baby, be affectionate and loving. There's nothing wrong with that." Her words were calm and full of love, clearly showing that she feels secure and proud of the relationship she shares with Travis Barker. Still, Rain had his own opinions. He wasn't shy about sharing them either. At one point, he even asked his stepdad if he had left a mark on his mom's neck. Rain thought Travis might have been too affectionate. Travis quickly said no, and Kourtney explained that it was only a gentle kiss. But Rain didn't seem convinced. His reaction made it clear that he was still uncomfortable with how close his mom and stepdad were being. He continued to make faces and act annoyed throughout the boat trip as Kourtney remained in her cheerful mood, enjoying the moment with her husband. Rain's reactions, though exaggerated, added a funny twist to the episode. Viewers saw how different people in one family can have completely different feelings about the same situation. Rain wanted boundaries, while Kourtney felt love should be celebrated openly. What made the episode even more touching was how it showed the different family dynamics at play. On one hand, there was the fun and laughter brought by Rain, reminding everyone of Scott Disick's larger-than-life personality. On the other hand, there was the tenderness between Kourtney and Travis, showing a different kind of love and connection. Even though Rain might have been a little too young to appreciate it, Kourtney seemed happy and at peace with how things were going in her life. She embraced her role as a mother to 4 children and also as a partner to someone she deeply cares for. Fans watching the show got to see Kourtney in a more relaxed and open space. She wasn't just the businesswoman or the celebrity from red carpets. She was a mom who laughed at her kids' jokes, felt a bit awkward when they called her out, and smiled when she thought about the people she loves. Moments like this episode help fans feel closer to the Kardashian family because they are reminded that even celebrities deal with parenting issues, funny kids, and family opinions that don't always line up. It also reminded many viewers that growing up in a blended family is full of different emotions. Rain is adjusting to life with a new baby brother and a stepdad, while also still being connected to his dad, Scott Disick. It's a lot for any child to handle, especially while growing up in front of the cameras. But Rain seems to handle it in his own way, by being funny, honest, and true to himself. And that honesty is something Kourtney appears to respect deeply. Despite their divorce, it's clear that Kourtney sees Scott's qualities in Rain as something to admire, not something to erase. She acknowledges Scott's influence, especially when she laughs and says that Rain gives off strong, dad vibes. Moments like these also show how important it is to be a united team in co-parenting. Even though Kourtney and Scott are no longer a couple, they are still raising 3 children together. Rain's personality is living proof of how both parents shape a child. It was also heartwarming to see how much Rain's humor lightened up the family trip. His silly jokes, expressive face, and bold comments gave the episode a lively feel. It's these little moments that make a big difference, reminding everyone how children often bring the real heart into any family. As the episode continued, Kourtney appeared unfazed by Rain's objections to her affectionate moments with Travis. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.